You seem confused. All right, welcome everybody to the H&N Underdog Racing League. We are here at Chicagoland in Joliet, Illinois. It's a 1.5-mile track. The 70-lap race. Each driver gets one fast repair, 3 tire sets, and 60% fuel, as you can see on your screen. On the front row, we have Larry Disbach and Tristan. I don't know his last name. I feel bad. I'm sorry, Tristan. Nickname Sand, as we call him.
Oh gosh, she's on the second row.
There in the second row, we have Terry Vincent and Elijah. Ooh, Elijah's blinking a little bit. I didn't realize he blinked. And there in the third row. In the third row, we have Cameron Sterling and Quinn Hoff. And behind them in the last row, Henry and Landon. As the pace car comes off, and we go green here at Chicagoland. The outside line with a solid start. Terry looking to the outside of Larry there. Larry's going to have the inside. Elijah 3 wide. Larry's going to come out of it with Elijah outside of him. Oh, the 5's getting sideways back there with the 32.
Oh, he's wrecking hard into the wall.
Oh, big crash for the 5.
Oh man, that one looked like it hurt.
Big crash. Yes, that definitely had to hurt. Thankfully.
Did he get loose down there? That's what it looks like.
Looks like the 32 kind of slid up on him a little bit. And he got loose and then tried to regain it. And the number 9 of Landon came in and he got mixed with Landon and went into the wall.
See, we can see a replay here.
Come back and watch. Yep, 32 slides up.
Oh no. Yeah, there he goes.
32 slid up.
That's a race mistake there.
5 gets loose, tries to save it. Then the 9's there. Just gets into the 9 and loses it. Outside wall and then goes into the 21. Not the start the 5 or the 21 would have wanted, or even the 9.
Yeah, you can just see the 32 just slid up a little bit and just got into the 5 there, and the 5 just had a hard impact into the wall.
Quite the start for this race.
What was that, lap number 3 you wrecked on? It
was lap number 1, actually. We were coming to lap number 2.
Oh, why are we skipping all the way to green?
Then nobody pitted. So now on the front row, we have Elijah and Larry. Behind them, we have Sand and Sterling. And then Landon. And then there's the 21 there in the back. And you can see the 5 coming off pit road. Fast repair already being used.
Here's our information again, which is helpful. 47,000 seats here, and not a single one is filled. Okay, maybe just one, but...
Okay, buddy.
We haven't got enough viewers for this.
I don't know what to say with that. As we restart, it's going to be Elijah and Larry there at the front. Pit road. Excuse me. Pace car pulls off, and we go green.
Elijah's going to get a really good start there. Huge run on the outside. Sand's going to take... Yeah. Sand's in 3rd place right now. Larry's did not get a good restart there. Elijah's slowly pulling away, but Larry's catching.
You can see Landon and the number 9 there on the inside of Sand trying to make a position for 3rd.
And he is not going to be cleared just yet. Larry's trying to catch up to Elijah here. We will have a halfway caution. Was it lap 32? Or
I believe it was lap 30. when we have a competition caution. As you see Larry looking on the inside. Quite a bit of racing there in the back.
Sand's going to take that position away. The 9 is still going to be below the 32 Sterling.
The 9 and the 32 racing now. Sand has gotten around the 9.
3 wide back there. 63's.
As this 63 looks on into the middle of them. Gets back in line behind the 32.
Everyone's got to get back in line.
Single file here. 32 and 63 got around the 9.
Sterling's looking to move on Sand. Just can't get to him.
Oh, Larry
currently, Kaloff is in the playoffs, or the championship 4.
Yes, Kaloff is in the playoff, locked in for sure.
So this race will decide who it will be to go next into the championship 4. And the next race, which has been moved from from USA to Atlanta, that'll bring in some interesting there. In your 2, there's only going to be 1 guaranteed spot and 1 spot on points.
That's right.
And that's if someone does not have a repeat winner after this race, then we would have 2 points positions.
As Larry here, taking the lead from Elijah as he looked on the inside there for 3 and 4.
But nearly 4 wide back there. They fanned back out.
Very fanned out there.
3 wide almost, but Sterling gets really tight and has to back off. Elijah and Larry make a little contact there on the back straight. They're still battling up here for the lead. They're battling from 3rd on back. Really tight there. Larry doors Elijah just there a bit. Landon's going to put a huge block on Sterling as Elijah and Larry make contact again. Still
the
2
race
wide.
For the lead.
Elijah's making the outside work, but will that burn up more tires?
Where it is going to be an advantage here, as it does run pretty badly when you're taking that outside line.
There's going to get really tight there. Must have wore off his tires battling up there for the lead. As Sand's going to make a move there. They're 3 wide down the back straight. Going into turn 3. Still 3 wide, but they're going to fan out back to 2 wide. But they're going back 3 wide again here. Larry in the inside, or Larry in the middle. Landon in the inside. Sand in the outside as Elijah's into the wall. Sand is collected.
Elijah with a big hard hit into the wall.
Oh, that one's got to hurt. I wonder what happened.
What in the world happened? Elijah racing for the lead.
I think his wheel disconnected. That's what it looks like, because he had a comfortable lead there. We'll just look here.
Into the line.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
His wheel definitely had to be disconnected. Sand, unfortunately, involved in the accident. I know that one's got to be a disappointment.
Oh, yeah. We just got word that Elijah's wheel for the simulator did indeed come off
the desk.
As it came off the desk and just ended up in his lap. Well, that's gotta hurt.
I don't be too happy with that one. Sand opts not to take the fast repair and just to fix damage and take the fast repair later on if he actually needs it. So it'd be interesting to see when he takes it.
Maybe a smart move.
It could be, but it also couldn't be. It all depends how this all plays out.
All gonna come down to strategy as you see Elijah coming out of the pits after
Used up his
receiving
only
his
fast
repair. Now Elijah and Terry have used their fast repairs and a set of tires, most likely.
Yeah, so the key is do you pit here or you wait till lap 30 for the stage yellow or competition yellow?
We now have Henry in the lead, Larry behind him, and then Landon, Sterling, and Sand, your top 5. Although Sand's in the pit, so that will put Terry into 5th.
Well, Sterling, while we're underneath here under break, who do you think is going to win this race? And who do you think is going to be the championship for? Who's going to fill out the rest of the 3 positions?
Well, that first question I can ask is I believe it will be Henry. Henry has been super strong, and nobody can come up with anything to beat him. As he's already locked in, but he's still proving to us that he's very capable of pretty much sweeping all of the field. Now, as in your championship 4, now that one's a little tricky, as right now points are already tight, and who knows how tight it may be after this race.
Yeah, I would think Henry would have a good chance here. We'll have to see how it all plays out here. He's had shown really strong pace, but Sand has always come out of the middle of nowhere and shown pace. So has Landon and beat Cal off. It may have not have been a huge victory margin, but they still know how to save tires better than most people in the field.
That is true. So as we said, right now, Henry has already advanced by winning Talladega. And your next few drivers currently above the cut would happen to be Larry, Landon, and Elijah. However, for 5th, 6th, and 7th, they are all tied, being Sterling, Sand, and Terry Vincent. So,
yeah, I think
it's still anyone's game to make it into the championship 4.
I think it'd be a heck of a comeback of Elijah to make it into the championship 4 as we are coming here to the green flag, and the green flag is out here once again on lap number 17.
As Henry and Landon both get a huge jump at the start. Larry's going to look at the inside of Landon for 2nd there. Sand also looks at the inside of Elijah. Sand gets around Elijah.
Henry's got a really good lead here. Huge lead as Larry's going to back off and trying to get 2nd there. It looks like Sand may have tapped the wall there. And Elijah may have made a little contact going into the corner.
We continue to see Sterling now trying to get up to Larry and Landon. Ooh, Larry taps the wall.
Yeah, Sand just back there, just opted not to take the fast repair. It's going to hurt him here. But he only has 12 more laps to hold out until we get the competition yellow. So if he can hold on or hope for another yellow, that'd be good.
Larry there with a huge lead as Sterling was the inside of Larry.
I think you just said Larry just had a huge lead. I think you meant Henry.
I meant Henry. I apologize. I'm pretty sure I said Henry, but I may have said the wrong name, so I apologize.
It's just been a long day.
It has indeed. You see Elijah gaining up on Sterling there.
Yeah, Landon will keep the second position there.
Little bump to Sterling from Elijah. And you see the effect on Sand. Already 5 seconds back in just a few laps.
Yeah, it looks like Larry's falling really bad. That means he must have burned up his tires really bad.
You see Elijah looking the inside of Sterling now. Oh,
yeah, Larry can't spare tires. So
Sterling with a huge run on the outside for Sterling. He's going to take 3rd.
Now an upset winner here would be Sterling here. And if Sterling could win a race and get into the championship 4, that would be something.
It would be quite the dice toss for the championship 4.
By gambling at Vegas, you have no idea what the outcome's going to be.
Indeed. So you see Terry and Larry back there. Huh. That rhymed. Fighting for 4th.
Yeah, Larry's falling back. Tires are worn out. He has been known not to be a good tire saver, so he is going to have to work on this going into the championship race.
For sure. Landon and Henry now going for the battle for the lead.
They're 3 wide back there almost. Elijah's going to get into the back of Larry. Larry's just going to get in a little bit into Terry. Oh, Landon's the leader. I just realized that.
Landon takes the lead away from Henry.
Oh, Elijah gets into Larry. Ooh. We're going to have to... Oh, this may be a little behind. Oops. Or this may... Wait, I'm confused now.
You're on lap 24.
Yeah, mine was on lap 24. So yeah, I'm the only one that saw it, apparently.
Most likely. Apologies. We are still somewhat new at broadcasting for this, so...
We'll get back into the grind there.
The booth has changed up in the middle of the season.
What happened there is just I have a replay here on my screen. Elijah just sent it down into the corner and then just turned a little bit into Larry's quarter panel. Larry saves it barely past the wall and Elijah gets away. So that is what happened.
Sure, that did not make Larry happy at all.
Oh, well. Fortunately, it's a game of racing these days.
Whereas you see Sterling and Elijah both looking on the outside of Henry. And we're coming almost 3 wide.
Elijah's not making friends this season.
Elijah's being pushy, pushes Sterling up the track.
Elijah's going to back down, but he's going to go 3 wide on the bottom. He's just not going to have the run to. Very air. It's really playing a huge role here.
Now Landon with a bit of a lead.
I think it's 3 laps to the competition, Yellow. Stan is just so far back. Heartbreaker for him, but he'll have to use his faster pair here. As Landon's still got a comfortable lead here, as Elijah's going to go way to the outside, trying to pass Sterling.
Sterling
just can't do it. Oh, Sterling gets into the wall there. Callum is going to block him.
Sterling really had it let up there. He's going to lose the position there to Elijah now. He's going to carry a bit of speed going into turn 1.
Yeah, Landon
goes really high. Ooh, Sterling into the wall again.
Ooh.
Elijah gets a little loose, but keeps it straight.
Yeah, Landon's looking really strong here. If this pace goes on into the rest of the race, he could win this race.
We see who has the long run speed, being Landon. With such a lead already. But there is the competition yellow coming out.
Oh, Perry gets into Kaloff right down there in turns 2.
Terry and Kaloff get into contact. Elijah coming on the outside. He's going to take it 3 wide.
I think the competition yellow is next time by on lap 30.
Henry looks like Henry's going to back out. Elijah and Terry are going to keep fighting for second.
Elijah's going to get second place here. The yellow flag should be out any moment. Unless it's lap 32, I can't remember. Yellow flag is out. No stage points are awarded. This is just a competition yellow.
Yellow is out. Landon is your leader.
Do we have a sponsor for this race?
I believe we do not.
Oh. Dang, I thought we did. Thank you,
You can always check out our past sponsors of the races: Underdog Racing Podcast, Round the Track with the Riders Podcast, and Impex Auto Glass Repair.
Yeah. You can also support this channel by... Oh, is Larry's going to go way up there? Looks like he just didn't hit the brakes.
Larry with a huge checkup. Thankfully, he didn't hit anybody.
I think he was mad about Elijah, and I think he was going to go give him a little nudge, but I think he cooled down and just let it be. As pit road is open, everyone's going to pit except Terry. As Landon's really slow on pit road. Or just to be Elijah's just so close to him.
Quite a gap between Henry and Sterling. They all come into their pits.
Looks like everyone's going to take 4 tires here. Stan uses his fast repair. Get all damage repaired.
Interesting how we only see Sterling's pit crew actually out on the box.
Elijah's going to win.
Elijah gaining 2 spots. Henry gaining a spot. Landing falling 2 spots. Sterling and Larry come out the same.
Yeah. Sand got his fast repair. I think he'll be good now. I think we're coming up here to want to go. Terry still has not pitted, so Terry is the race leader.
You know, Terry, Elijah have now both used, and Sand have all used their fast repair. Everybody else still available.
Oh, and Landon got a penalty. He's going to the back.
Landon with a penalty.
I think he was caught speeding on pit road. And he's going to have to drop to the end of the line and work his way back up to the field.
Big whoopsie.
Yeah, there's not a mistake you want to happen here. But we still got 50, less than 50 laps, 47 laps to go. No, 37 laps to go.
I can't do math either, man. It's okay.
I think it's 37. We'll just go with that. I can't remember either.
So we line up now. Elijah and Henry front row. Sterling and Larry second row, and then Sand there with Landon in the back from his penalty. Terry must have pitted now.
Yeah, I think he had to. Make sure everyone goes checks out the H&N Heat 5 series that is streamed on this channel too. Interesting battles there. As we are coming up here to the green flag. Pace car is going to pull off a pit road. We are going to go green as Elijah is your leader. Barney the flag man, waving the flag the best he can.
There we go. Elijah and Henry fighting for the lead. Larry's going to take third away from Sterling. Landon with a big run, coming into fourth over Sand and Terry.
Yeah, Larry's got a fast short run car, but just does not have the long run pace.
Landon looking on the outside. Landon into the wall.
Ooh, that is not going to be good. Wait, did Landon actually get into the wall?
Yes, Landon came out, hit the wall coming out of turn 4. Terry looking onto his outside there.
Oh, Landon with a huge block on Sand there. It's not going to be good there. Kaloff is going to take the race lead.
Huge run there from Landon from the outside coming around Sterling. Sand to the inside of Sterling. Sterling has fallen off for this start.
Yeah, but it's better to save tires than to push it and burn up your tires.
That is quite true. Strategies are into the mix. We are officially halfway through the race, and Henry leads with Elijah right behind him, and Larry looking in.
Oh, Elijah's going to look for the lead here. This is going to be a close finish there. Who's going to get the lead that lap? It'll be Kyle. Elijah's getting a huge run on the outside. And I don't know how he's keeping his tires clean.
Gonna have a huge run going into the backstretch. Into turn 3 as they're side by side. Elijah inching forward.
Elijah is there. Elijah is going to take the lead. It's going to be very beautiful. As they were 3 wide back there for just for a minute.
Landon, Sterling, and Terry 3 wide.
So all back down.
We go back to single file.
Oh, someone scrapes the wall there. It's Sterling. Sterling gets into the wall once again. He may have a broken toe link or just some body damage. We'll have to see as performance holds up. Sterling with the scrape on the side of his car. Fortunately, looks like he just got tight and just got cut up into the wall.
Looks like he's staying strong. Nothing may be damaged as he looks the outside of Terry.
Oh, Elijah.
Oh!
Or Landon. Goes down on Sterling. As, Terry's... that was close contact there. Looks like he may have rubbed the nose of Sterling there. Sterling is about to get put 3 wide back there.
Currently 2 wide with Landon beside him on the inside.
Sterling going all the way out to the top. He's trying to get a run.
Come around with him. Try to get an outside run. Landon squeezes in between Sterling and Sand.
I don't think Sand's going to like that one.
Quite the run for the outside line. Sterling's going to get around Terry. Go down on the apron to block. Landon now looks on the outside of Sterling.
Yeah. Unfortunate there, that package is falling back just a little bit. But look how it's back up here as Kaloff is trying to make a move on Elijah up here in the front. Sam's going to go ride the bottom there. He can stick it to the bottom. Sterling's going to slide up almost into Terry there, but Sterling's going to back off there. Still single file all the way in the front. Front 3 is single file. Kaloff is trying to make a move for the lead. Sterling's going to get into Terry. Oh, Terry, hard impact into the wall.
Caution, caution. The caution is out.
Oh, man, it looks like... Oh. I'm going to have
Terry
to look at the replay
may be done. We're going to have to go back to watch that again.
Let's see. It looks like they were just going into the corner there. Sterling just got tight.
Sterling tight, could not turn and hooks him. Terry with a hard hit.
Sterling's not going to be coming out with a bunch of friends tonight.
Twice, Terry has been a victim of Sterling.
Twice is insane. And that one's gotta hurt.
Terry with no fast repairs as he had to use it earlier.
He will be done for the race, I think. I believe he will not get a finish.
You ride around with the leader, Elijah.
Pit road should be opening up soon. Larry just overshoots it once again. I think he's just doing that to test out his brakes before going down pit road here. As I think if you pit now, You will be able to make it on fuel, I think.
Would be able to make it on fuel. Fuel is 30 laps with the 60% fuel rating we have with these next gen cars at Chicagoland.
Yeah.
See Elijah, Henry, Larry, they're all coming down to pit road.
I think this will be an interesting pit stop here. Who's going to gain the most positions? Who's going to take 2 versus 4 tires here? And does it make a difference? So we need to see the exit of pit road, I think. It's pit lane. We're going to see who's going to win the battle off of pit road.
Harry Vincent is out. Too much damage to his car. He will be out of the race.
They're coming out of pits here. Elijah's going to go, but Elijah's going to go turn around. It looks like he got loose. Woo.
I'm going to back up. Sterling's still in the pits after all of that. Most likely having to fix some damage after smacking the wall a few times. Elijah just looks like he just spun his tires and lost control.
Yeah, he had no contact with Larry or Kaloff. And yeah, hard impact there into the concrete barrier. Just a little bit of contact made there, not a lot to end his race, but I think Kaloff will be the leader. We'll have to see the pit road exit line here. As I think
Elijah
Kaloff
has the lead.
I think he's going to have to get a penalty there. That could be an iRacing issue. I think the lineup's going to be Kaloff, Larry, Landon, Sterling, Sand, then Elijah in last. If I'm correct off the pit road running order. If Elijah gets the penalty. We will see here on the back straight. We are 1 to go, so decisions have to be made ASAP. As we're just looking inside a driver's camera, as I want to see the racetrack.
Right along with Elijah. Elijah gets a penalty.
He gets a penalty. Yep, Yoel. Kaloff will be first, Larry second.
His car is off. And we go green.
Green flag is out.
Inside, Henry gets a huge boost on the restart.
Do we get another caution here? Oh, as Larry gets hard into the wall there.
Larry and Sterling both into the wall.
That looks like significant damage there on the Larry machine. Be interested to see how his handling improves here, or I'm sorry, decreases here. Sterling gets into the wall once again. Him and the wall have been married all day long. All day long, not all day long.
Sterling to the outside. Sands racing against Sterling.
Yeah, Larry seems to be having an issue there from smacking the wall. Seems he can't keep the same pace. Well, it'd be interesting to see how he holds off there. Elijah still got front nose damage. He did not come back down pit road, so he will have a damaged race car. And everyone can make it on field from here. Sterling almost tags the wall once again.
Sterling with a huge run on the outside of Sand. He will take 4th place back from Sand.
He's going to go to the outside of Larry. But it's not going to be able to do it as his run dies out. Larry holds on to 3rd position here. As currently right now standing, Elijah has the fastest lap That'll be interesting to see if anyone can set a faster lap. But currently, right now, Elijah has the fastest lap. Sand and Sterling are battling it out there for 4th and 5th place. Sterling with the advantage right now coming into the corner. But just Tim and Sand keep on battling, and Sterling just gets too tight on the edge of the corner, and that is giving Sand the advantage there.
Sand's going to take 4th back away from Sterling.
Single filed out, Elijah is losing the pack. He will need a caution here if he wants to get back up into the running order. To get that very prepared. Larry's catching up to Landon here for 2nd place. But he is also burning more tire doing that. It'll be interesting to see if he falls back. As Sterling's going to make a power move to the outside, try to pass Sand here. Sterling's just not going to get the run. It's going to have to be behind Sand once again.
Dan, look at the outside of Larry as Larry has dropped dramatically.
Yeah, I think that damage didn't help, and he's been wearing out his tires here. Sand's going to be clear there. As Larry's going to cut in front of Sterling here, get into the draft. Sterling's going to give Larry a huge shove, and Sterling gets into the wall once again. Sterling's going to go high. Larry's going to block Sterling there. He is trying to block him, trying to hold on to every position he can get. That's 1 extra point. That could cost the championship. Or go into the championship for.
See the damage to the nose of the 32 from the big push with the block from Larry.
I don't think that'll be too much damage to the actual effects. Sterling, maybe just a little bit of air damage, but nothing too bad here. Kentucky Speedway sounds so good right now.
You can see Elijah way off pace from the pack.
Yeah,
20
it's
seconds
unfortunate there.
20 seconds behind the leader, Henry Caloff.
Larry's falling back really bad here. He's trying to hold on to that position from Sterling, but Larry's going to have to eventually give up the position and just let Sterling have it here. As Sand, Landon, and Henry have pulled away here. Sterling's going to look to the outside here.
We come to 14 to go. Excuse me, 15 to go.
Oh, same dang thing. Sterling's going to get the run. Larry's tires are completely worn out, and Larry has lost all momentum here.
You see, Larry does not have a good long run car.
Which is unfortunate. Going into Atlanta next week, he is pretty good there. So was Elijah. So the whole championship could get decided, or the championship 4 could really be a huge mix up going into Atlanta next week.
Indeed. As you've heard, H&N will be revisiting Atlanta once again for the cutoff for the Championship 4.
Yeah, unfortunately, USA did not work out. We tried a couple setups that were recommended by multiple racers. It just didn't work out, so we will be switching the schedule, which is unfortunate, but we will work on this for next season. As Santa's looking to make a pass here on Landon, but it just seems like the dirty air produced by these next-gen cars are just slowing everyone down from passing.
We ride along with Caloff here. More leader.
I like that camera angle. I think I saw a hole in the spoiler. I think we should get NASCAR and investigate that one.
I think you're seeing things. Fair enough.
Yeah, NASCAR does some weird things.
Indeed they do. CC Sand patiently waiting for Landon to mess up to make a move. Oh, he goes to the outside. Can he get an outside run on Landon?
Now Landon's going to block him there.
He cannot.
Aero is such a big key here. That's why Sterling, I don't think he'll be able to.
Sterling and Larry both have fallen off of the pack.
As we ignore that really loud noise, as we come over here, they're single file up here. Ooh, Landon gets a little loose there. Come back straight. Landon is just blocking like crazy. If I'm sand, I will be really mad. I can understand Landon here. He is trying to get into and win here, lock himself into the championship 4, but he's also protecting sand from his teammate as Landon taps for all there just a little bit, but just not significant damage. Sand has got a race-winning car. Can he just get around these two that have been blocking all day?
Landon looks to the outside of Henry.
I don't know if it's Landon or Elijah. It's more like Ryan Newman. Are both really hard to pass.
Landon to the outside.
He's looking for the lead here. He's just not going to get the run. Maybe he will. As he's Kaloff about got him right there.
We're side by side. Landon inching forward.
Made a little bit of contact there. Landon is trying to close the door there on Kaloff, trying to prevent the side draft there. As Landon is going to get the lead coming off the corner. As Kaloff gets a little loose.
Sand's going to take it 3 wide as he catches up from the side drafting between Henry and Landon.
It's not going to work there.
Henry's going to keep the lead. Landon with a big outside run. Landon's going to take the lead.
Landon's going to look to the bottom here. He is trying to get a second place. He is also one of the strong contenders looking to get into the championship 4 here. Can he get it done today here at Kansas? Oh, this is Kansas, right?
No, this is Chicagoland.
Oh, Chicagoland. Oops. My fault. I don't know. I was thinking Kansas because NASCAR. I'm sorry. I don't know why I was thinking Kansas. Here at Chicagoland. Am I fired from broadcasting?
Not yet.
Not yet. I don't know why I was thinking Kansas. Sayan's going to try to make a move there on Kaloff. Kaloff is not as hard to pass here. Sayan's going to get up into his door. Just not going to be able to do it here, as the top lane has been the preferred line. Sayan's going to get really tight in there. He's going to get into the door. Kaloff is going to get the run there, and Sayan's going to fall back to third.
Landon begins to inch away with the lead. Coming to 5 to go. We come out of turn 4.
Landon wins. He will be locked into the championship with Henry. That'll make two mates into the championship 4. It'll be interesting to see if Elijah can make it into the championship 4 here, as Santa's trying to get into second place here, just not going to be able to do it. Kaloff is looking for the lead here off of turn 4.
Sand gives Henry a huge push going into the corner.
Landon's going to keep the lead here. Landon's just going to hold the top line. Kaloff is really trying to get another win here and try to make them battle it out here. As Landon's going to get a really huge run here as Kaloff gets really tight from Muffle 2. As Sand disappears. Oh, he's back here. He is on his way up to the second place. Kaloff back in the third. Landon is trying to pull away here with 3 laps to go here. As you can see, Landon speed right here. Oh, did he hit 200? No, I think that thing's just a little wonky. Oh yeah, that thing's a little wonky. It's not showing the right. RPM has not moved one bit. Yeah, we're still going for this. Yeah. We have 2 laps to go here.
Landon still in the lead. Henry's still trying to get a run. excuse me, Sand.
Yeah.
Henry's in third. Henry's
Sand
slowly
can get a
falling
win
off.
here. Sand's going to try that really high lane here, like Kyle Larson always does. It's just not going to be enough here, as we are coming here to the white flag. Landon's going to lead us to the white flag. Oh, no. Yeah, white flag.
We go
Landon's leading
one
it.
time around. And
Landon has
Sand
got
give
it
it
in the
to
bag.
Landon.
I think Landon's got it in the bag here. It's a super hard pass around here unless Sand can dive it in and get into the door of Landon. I think the race is over as Landon has a really huge lead here.
Landon
Coming off
inching
turn
away from Sand and Henry.
Coming off of turn
Landon.
4. Landon is going to win and make his way into the championship 4.
Sand finishing second, Henry third, Sterling fourth, Larry fifth, Elijah sixth, Vincent and McLean wrecked out.
What a heartbreaker race there. Ooh, Landon just about got into Sand right there on the back straight. Landon's just going to go ahead and do his burnout here.
Landon is celebrating.
Landon is now locked into the championship 4, which leaves 2 spots open. So we will get updated points here soon. Oh, Larry gets into the side of Oh, Larry has damage.
Not sure if Larry was congratulating or a little upset with Landon there.
No, I think he was congratulating. Larry looked like he already had damage and just... We'll have to see a replay on there. He may have just wrecked after the flag just for fun.
Landon is now locked in. Your points update being Henry locked in, Landon locked in, Larry third, Elijah fourth, Sterling, Sand, and Elijah tied for... Excuse me.
I think there's like a 4-way tie, I think.
There may be a 4-way tie. Not 100% sure. Give me 1 second. I apologize.
Updated standings. Kaloff with the most points. Kaloff and Landon are not one. Larry in the 3rd position right here. Tristan in the 4th position. Elijah and Sterling are nearly tied, but Elijah has 5th and Sterling has 6th. Vincent moves down 3 positions to 6th in the standings. McLean moves up 1 position. Hickey moves down 3 positions. And rounding out the top 10 of the standings is Eli McDonald, which I don't think he made a start here, and I don't think he is in the championship.
So I do want to point out there is a 3-point difference between Larry and Tristan, and 1 point difference between Tristan and Elijah and Sterling.
Yeah.
And Terry, Terry and Sterling are tied at 6th. So any of those drivers, if they do not win, can still very easily get in on points.
It's going to be a really close battle here. I have no idea who to put my money on. It'd be interesting to see if we could have a repeat winner here in the playoffs. But it'd be also interesting to see if the people that have already won will let more people try to race into the win. As realistically, I think our actual racers that are contending here, I think that are completely eligible are... I don't think Hickey made a start. I don't think McLean started either. So I'd say Terry, Sterling, Elijah, Tristan, and Larry are going to be your main contenders here at Atlanta. Battle a lot for the win.
McLean is still eligible as he started both Talladega and Chicagoland. However, Chicagoland, he seems like he just did a start and stop after being caught up in that first accident with Terry Vincent.
McLean was involved?
Mm-hmm.
So is Hickey? Oh, I don't think Hickey.
Eli David Hickey and Eli McDonald have not made starts for the playoffs. If they do not start at Atlanta, they will not be eligible.
I don't. I think you have to race all the playoffs. I think. I'm not sure. We'll have to double check that. As just to be safe, we will have McLean, Vincent, Sterling, Elijah, Tristan, and Larry. I don't know out here at next week at Atlanta, unless something changes. Oh, there was wreck there. Larry just slid it down there for fun. As this game's not letting for some reason. As we have beef in the chat from Elijah. Uh-oh. See what Elijah said in chat. Boy said hard to pass. Or I'm sorry, Elijah said hard to pass because I'm better than Larry, which is technically not true, as Larry has better finishes than Elijah in the season. So Larry has more wins, but we'll settle the beef here at Atlanta. If we go back to Bristol, I don't know if that was ever streamed, but Elijah was blocking and he was a lap car, so be very interesting to see what happens.
Indeed. We have two more races left of the season. Atlanta, your cutoff line for the championship 4. Vegas, your championship 4 race.
Which was Homestead, but I'll take Vegas. Vegas isn't too bad.
Anyone can still make the championship 4. Who will it be? Find out next week at Atlanta.
Goodbye, stream.